The Prime Minister resigns. What's going to happen to the property market? With big political news, what does that mean if you're selling, buying or renting at the moment? Well, the short answer is, in the immediate term, probably very little will change. For sellers, most buyers are driven by personal circumstances such as growing families, relocations, downsizing and mortgage affordability. A Prime Minister resigning does not change interest rates overnight. House prices tend to react more to mortgage rates, employment levels and consumer confidence than individual political figures. Some buyers may pause briefly while they see what happens next, but this is usually short-lived unless there is wider political or economic instability. For buyers, mortgage lenders continue lending as normal. If markets become unsettled, swap rates can move, which may influence future mortgage pricing, but we don't normally see much change. Buyers with an agreed mortgage should generally stay focused on the property rather than the political headlines. For landlords, rental demand is unlikely to change because of resignation. Demand across much of the UK remains strong due to limited housing supply and stock. The bigger issue will be whether a new government leader changes housing taxation or rental legislation further. For tenants, rent levels are driven by local supply and demands. A change in Prime Minister does not affect existing tenancy agreements or rental payments. Any major policy changes would take months and often years to come into effect. The bigger picture, the property market dislikes uncertainty more than it dislikes political change. If leadership changes quickly and market remains stable, the impact is usually minimal. If the resignation leads to prolonged political uncertainty, market volatility or economic concerns, then confidence can of course be affected. For now, keep an eye on mortgage rates, inflation, the Bank of England decisions, employment figures, housing supply levels. These factors will have a far greater impact on your property's value and the local market than who happens to be living at number 10. Love to hear what your view is. Do you think politics influence property decisions, or is affordability the real driver here?